Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of China's most vibrant and dynamic cities, Guangzhou. Whether you're a foodie, a culture lover, or just an adventurous traveler, Guangzhou has something unforgettable waiting for you. In this video, I'm going to take you through the 7 must-do experiences that you absolutely can't miss when visiting this incredible city. So, buckle up and get ready to explore the heart of southern China like never before. And hey, if you love travel adventures and want more awesome tips like these, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Seven, Canton Tower. They call it the Canton Tower, but standing before it, it feels more like a living sculpture. From the moment it pierces the Guangzhou skyline, you can't look away. A slender spiral of steel and glass, twisting upwards as if caught mid-dance with the wind. At 604 meters, it once reigned as the tallest tower in the world. But height alone doesn't tell its story, because the Canton Tower is more than a measure of meters. It's a measure of ambition. By day, it stands serene, its lattice-like skin filtering sunlight onto the Pearl River below. But when night descends, the transformation begins. Waves of color surge across its frame, pulsing in rhythm with the city's heartbeat. From miles away, it doesn't just shine, it calls to you. Step inside, and you enter another world. Floors rise into the clouds. Glass cabins, the bubble tram, carry you along the very edge of the crown, where the city sprawls endlessly beneath your feet. For the brave, there's the sky drop, sending you hurtling from dizzying heights. And for those who prefer to linger, a revolving restaurant where the entire horizon becomes your dining companion. 6. Baiyun Mountain. They call it Baiyun Mountain, the mountain of white clouds. A name that sounds like poetry, yet it is no mere metaphor. When dawn breaks, veils of mist curl over its ridges, drifting and reshaping like ancient spirits dancing in the air. The city below stirs awake, but here the world feels untouched by time. Rising just beyond the restless heart of Guangzhou, Baiyun Mountain is a sanctuary of stone and sky, a place where the noise of life falls away, replaced by the rhythmic whisper of the wind through pine and bamboo. The paths wind upward, not just across the land, but into a different state of being. Each step takes you higher above the concrete jungle, until the city shrinks into a distant blur, swallowed by clouds. History clings to these slopes. For centuries, poets, painters, and wanderers have come here, seeking inspiration. Their words, their brushstrokes, try to capture what the heart feels in this place. The grandeur, the solitude, the quiet truth that nature does not hurry. And yet, everything is accomplished. Five, Shangxiajiu Pedestrian Street. Imagine stepping into a world where the past and present walk hand in hand, where every turn of the head reveals a story whispered through time. This is Shangxiajiu Pedestrian Street, the beating heart of Guangzhou's old city, a place that feels less like a street and more like a living memory. Beneath the soft glow of traditional lanterns, the air hums with the rhythm of footsteps, locals and travelers alike, weaving through the narrow, stone-paved walkway. Ornate facades, dressed in the signature Lingnan architectural style, rise on both sides like proud storytellers from the Qing dynasty. Their balconies heavy with carved wood and fading paint, each one holding 1,000 tales in silence. The scent of sizzling woks drifts through the air, a heady mix of oyster sauce, freshly baked pastries, and the sweetness of herbal teas. You follow the aromas as they twist and dance between stalls and restaurants. each promising a taste of Guangzhou's soul. A vendor's call cuts through the murmur of the crowd, and somewhere, a street musician lets a gentle melody float into the night. 4. Shamian Island. Shamian Island is a place where time doesn't just pass, it lingers. A small, sandbank-turned sanctuary in the heart of Guangzhou. It feels almost unreal, as if someone carved out a fragment of 19th century Europe and left it floating on the Pearl River. The moment your feet touch its cobbled streets, the noise of the modern city fades into the background, replaced by the soft rustle of banyan leaves and the quiet echo of footsteps on stone. This was once foreign territory, literally. For decades, Shamian was divided between the French and the British, a concession carved from China's history after the Opium Wars. Here, colonial mansions rose from the ground in neat, symmetrical rows. Their facades, pastel yellows, deep greens, and weathered whites, still stand today, their shutters creaking softly in the subtropical breeze. Beneath their balconies, the scent of old wood and flowering frangipani hangs in the air. Wandering the island feels like stepping into a living photograph. The iron lampposts, the arched verandas, the manicured gardens, they whisper stories of diplomats, traders, and missionaries who once strolled these same paths. And yet, Shamian is not a museum. Children still play in the open squares. Couples linger on shaded benches. Locals pedal past on bicycles, baskets filled with groceries from a world that has moved on. Three, Yuexiu Park. Imagine stepping into the beating heart of Guangzhou, where centuries of history whisper through ancient stone and the air hums with life. Yuexiu Park is not just a park. It's a living chronicle of the city itself, a vast expanse where nature, culture, and legend intertwine. The moment you walk through its gates, the chaos of the city softens into a rhythm of rustling leaves and the distant laughter of families. Towering banyan trees stretch their roots like veins into the earth, as if holding onto the stories of dynasties long gone. Pavilions rise gracefully from the greenery, their curved roofs catching the golden light of the sun, while koi fish glide lazily through still ponds that mirror the sky. Yuexiu Park holds more than beauty, it holds symbols. At its heart stands the iconic Five Rams statue, a monument carved in stone yet alive in spirit, honoring the ancient legend of 5 celestial beings who blessed Guangzhou with prosperity. Around it, the air feels charged, as if the myths still linger in the shadows. Here, the modern and the ancient share the same breath. Joggers pass by elderly men practicing Tai Chi under the morning mist. Two, Museum of the Nanyue King. Beneath the bustling streets of modern Guangzhou, beneath the steel and glass of the city's towers, lies a portal into a forgotten kingdom, an unbroken thread stretching back more than 2,000 years. Here, in a chamber untouched by sunlight for centuries, rests the tomb of the Nanyue King. The Museum of the Nanyue King is not just a collection of artifacts. It is the echo of a civilization that bridged the cultures of the Central Plains and the far south, a kingdom that thrived during the Western Han Dynasty. Its heart is the tomb of Zhao Mo, the second king of Nanyue, buried in a suit of jade sewn together with delicate gold thread, a treasure crafted not merely for beauty, but to guard the king's spirit for eternity. Walking through its halls feels like descending into the underworld itself. The air shifts, the light dims, stone walls rise around you, etched with the weight of history. And then, the treasures appear, bronze vessels adorned with intricate beasts, jade ornaments shimmering like frozen drops of heaven, and relics that whisper of trade and travel far beyond China's borders. Each object is more than an artifact. It is a fragment of a story about power, belief, and the fragile line between life and death. One, Sacred Heart Cathedral. Picture this. The first light of dawn spills across the city of Guangzhou, and there it stands, silent, steadfast, and impossibly majestic, the Sacred Heart Cathedral. Rising from the very heart of the bustling city, its twin spires pierce the sky like solemn sentinels, watching over centuries of change. Built entirely of granite, every stone tells a story, a labor of faith and perseverance that took over 2 decades to complete. It is one of the very few cathedrals in the world constructed fully from granite, from the soaring walls to the delicate vaulting above. And as you step inside, the chaos of the outside world fades away. The air grows still. Shafts of colored light pour through intricate stained glass windows, painting the floor in a kaleidoscope of crimson, gold, and sapphire. It feels less like entering a building and more like stepping into a living prayer. But this is more than a church. It is a witness to history. Through wars, political upheavals, and the relentless march of time, the Sacred Heart has stood unwavering. Its Gothic revival architecture whispers of Europe, yet it is rooted in the red earth of China, bridging cultures and continents in a single breathtaking sweep. That wraps up our journey through the 7 must-do experiences in Guangzhou. From savoring authentic dim sum to wandering the charming streets of Shamian Island, this city truly blends tradition, modernity, and incredible flavors. If you've been to Guangzhou, tell me in the comments which experience was your favorite, or which one you're adding to your travel bucket list. And if this video helped you plan your adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss more travel inspiration from around the world. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and see you in the next video.